Hi Stampers, here's another video tutorial for you. Another one of the projects we did at Stamp Club, trying to show the ladies how to use some of the stamps and some of the items that we have, not just for cards. We're going to use the Wondrous Wreath set again. There's a tongue twister for you. Now I've already stamped a couple of the wreaths here, and I've already stamped them and cut them out actually on the Big Shot. You'll see that in some other videos that I've got, so you can check out the YouTube channel and my blog for that one. I use the standard colors, Pear Pizzazz for the lighter one, and I have the Mossy Meadow here, which is what I took to Club, but actually I did this one in Garden Green. Either way, darker green. And then the Cherry Cobbler for the berries on the wreath. So what we're going to do, I have a few things in front of me here. We've already stamped this, so I don't need the stamp set. I'm just going to put that out of the way. Big Shot stuff we're all done with. This is the 2-inch circle punch, and I just did a piece in real red. Doesn't really matter what color. I couldn't find my Cherry Cobbler at the time for the video, so I did this one. We're not going to see this very much, so it's not imperative, but if you absolutely have to match that up to the Cherry Cobbler, then punch out of Cherry Cobbler. Doesn't matter. 2-inch circle punch. I have some Tombow here. For the video, I'm not going to use the Tombow because it takes a little while to dry, but this is what I would use to put these together, because you do not want them falling apart when you gift them or put them somewhere. People might be touching them, picking them up, and you don't want them falling apart. So I would suggest using something like the Tombow, or even some of the red sticky strip if you want to, if that's a little easier for you, you like that a little better. Or you don't want sticky fingers from using the Tombow. But I wanted to show you that. Definitely use this if you're making them, when you can take the time. I've got a little bit of the gold washi tape here. And this, gosh, you could use any washi tape. It just depends on what you're doing. I've got a little bit of the Mossy Meadow ribbon, the in color ribbon. Made a little bow out of that guy. 2 wreaths, the washi tape, my circle, and then I've got my little tea light. Okay, this guy came with a little tab I had to pull out, and then he's got the on-off switch on the bottom, and this one flickers a little bit. Pretty cool. And we're going to put this all together. So I want my red circle, and I'm just going to pull in a piece of the grid paper here just for some scrap so I don't get my desk all sticky. I'm going to put some snail all along the inside of the wreath. And this is where I'm saying you might want to use your Tombow, and I would if I were giving this to someone. Put your circle down, and you want that in the center of your wreath. I'm just going to take my bone folder. I'm going to turn this upside down. And I'm just going to fold this over a little bit, give it a bit of dimension. And this guy, I am going to cut. Doesn't really matter where. I usually try to find some of the smaller or thinner places on the wreath where I can cut. But really, as long as you can get this into 3 pieces, you should be good. And I am just using 2 wreaths. You can use 3 or 4 wreaths depending on how full you want your little display. And again, with these pieces, some Tombow or snail in the middle. And what I'm doing is I'm just going to place these guys in a little bit more, okay? So that it gives it a bit of fullness. And I'm folding them up with my fingers. You can use your bone folder or whatever's around, doesn't matter. Last piece. I'm going to go in a little bit, even more. Excuse me, so that I have 2 layers here. There we go. Give that a bit of fullness. So we've got our 2 wreaths that are going to surround our little candle. Now I've got a little bit of the washi tape here just to jazz this up. These ones, I just happened to find red ones actually. I just figured I'd end up with the basic white that you can find, gosh, anywhere. Walmart, Target, your dollar store. I went to the dollar store, quite honestly. I'm just going to put some gold around that. Add a little pizzazz. And I'm going to use my glue dot for my bow. And once I place that guy in the center, I'm actually going to put my bow on my candle. I just wanted to see where I wanted it. Now it has an on-off switch, so I can't stick the candle to the wreath. So we've got the washi tape. Actually, let's cover this little bit where my tape overlaps. Let's do that. Gold washi tape around the red candle, little green bow. Let's turn this guy on. I'm going to put him in our little wreath holder, and there you have it, a nice little candle holder. Can you see that? I'm not sure which light's best, directly under that light or if you want to see it in this light. Pretty cool. Another way to use the Wondrous Wreath stamp set and framelits to make cute little ornaments. This could be a little place setting on a dinner table, or you can make a bunch of these. They could be on end tables. They could be little gifties, little hostess gifties, but make sure you're not sticking your candle to the actual bottom so you can turn them off when you're ready. Hope you enjoyed the video tutorial. Hope you have fun making some of these. Happy stamping!